Welcome to another episode of the EPIC podcast, where we explore the transformative power of positive intrafamily communication. Brought to you by EPIC, enabling positive intrafamily communication project. Join us on this journey as we delve into practical insights, exercises, and expert advice on intrafamily communication, mediation, and conflict resolution. Whether you are supporting families, leading family groups, or simply interested in enhancing your communication skills, this podcast is your guide to building stronger and more resilient relationships. Let's start. The EPIC project aims to empower volunteers and family group leaders, enhancing their skills in intrafamily communication, mediation, conflict resolution, media literacy, and education. Partner organizations actively support families aiming to provide improved support during challenging times. Positive intrafamily communication is vital for trust, conflict resolution, and emotional bonds. However, modern challenges like digital distractions and generational gaps can hinder effective communication. The EPIC project offers Handbook, a practical guide developed by experts from Austria, Germany, Slovakia, Slovenia, and Switzerland, and many more materials. It includes exercises on communication, mediation, and conflict resolution. Visit also our website epicfamily.eu for more information on the project's outcomes, including webinars and podcasts. If you are involved in family support, lead family groups, or facilitate sessions for couples, families, or similar communities, this is the place perfect for you. Welcome!
All right, EPIC enthusiasts, here we are at the part 3 of the Podcast Creation Challenge. Our participants are still on fire, exploring the ins and outs of podcasting. Join us for the final leg of this behind-the-scenes adventure as they wrap up their podcast creation journey. More experiences, more insights, and perhaps a few surprises await.
Welcome to our podcast show. Today we are talking about family communication while living abroad. I'm Lucas. I'm Brazilian, but now I live in Switzerland. And I have 3 friends here, and I let them to introduce themselves. And they will say, just like me, where are they from, where they live now, or if they have experiences living abroad.
Okay.
So please.
Okay, I am Nesrin. I am original from Turkey, but living here in Slovenia for 15 years.
Okay, I'm Aruj and I'm from Pakistan, but I'm living in Germany for 2 years.
My name is Jan and I'm coming from Slovakia, and we are living all our life in Slovakia, but we spent 5 years in Austria and so a lot of other countries.
Nice. Thank you for coming here today. But having these experiences, living abroad or having someone who lives abroad but is family, how is this experience of maintaining contact, keeping in touch with your family that lives in another country?
My family living total 4 different countries, me, my brothers and my parents. And I communicate with them via this digital calling application like WhatsApp or so on. Of course, they are very good chance for us, for our generation. I can see them every day. Like when I am talking with my mother, like we are in the same room. But on the other hand, we are not. And sometimes it is, of course, important your emotional station. Sometimes it can be very difficult to handle with this situation. But other times just I say, thank God, because at least I don't have to write letter and wait for months for answer. This is good opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I use similar app like WhatsApp to connect with my family, and sometimes I have internet problem with WhatsApp. Then I use Zoom because I'm Pakistan and Germany sometimes have a signal problems, and sometimes Pakistani government ban some WhatsApp app, so I use Zoom or Google Meet to connect with them. So I make sure that I always stay online so they can reach me anytime. Yeah.
We are using Find My Friends, and practically whenever we want, we find out who is where. because it can be work, it can be at home, it can be in the company and so on. 4 my children are living in different countries. The oldest one is all his life now around 30 years is in Britain. Second son is living in Spain. Third is the daughter, she's living in Germany, and the youngest daughter, she's in Finance in Switzerland. That means from them we have everyday communication.
Thank you. Also me, I can share some experience. Like I'm here in Europe, like I arrived 2.5 years ago. And I have a nephew that he's 2 years old, and I never met him personally, just between a screen. And I really want I want to go there and meet him personally. But also for me, technology helps to keep in touch. Also to new family members, to know new family members that just digital media can help us to do.
Yes, things sometimes digital media brings other stage. For example, I know some friends, they had to join their relatives' funeral via WhatsApp or Zoom or whatever else. Or I attend my nephew's wedding via WhatsApp. But this is the world now we are living in.
Even it's not just like connecting with your family if you are far away from them. It's sometimes even social media make distance between family if they're even in one single home.
Yeah, this is the
So
other
this is
side
also
of
like
the story.
disadvantage or side effect of social media. So it can also reduce distance and it also can increase distance.
Exactly.
So it depends how you use it.
Yeah, it's media. We must know how to use it in a healthy way to really make us close. Also, who is distant to us, but not to make distant who is close to us. And unfortunately, time is up. We need to finish now. I thank you so much for sharing these experiences, and I hope to speak more and more in the future.
Hi, we're here in Ljubljana right now, and recent discussions on community building have shown that we are quite concerned about youth and them having real friends versus their cell phone as best friend. And we've invited a couple of guests today who have experiences in these fields and who would like to share. I'm with my co-host.
Hi, good to sit with you here, and thank you for bringing up this topic. I'm very curious to hear what you think about it, and yeah, let's maybe start with our question for today. Can you read it out again?
The question was if we needed new tools for the social integration of youth. And we have a mother with us. We have an NGO leader who built a soccer team. We have someone who worked in integration and immigration.
Yeah, I would like to, if it's possible, I would like to start.
Sure.
My name is Jem. I work about 7 years with the immigrants and immigrant kids. We figured out that there are a lot of problem with these kids because of the language issues. And whenever language issues are appearing, kids are much more closing themselves, and they're not open to friendships because of the social media. Because social media they're becoming their babysitter, and because of this, we had a lot of time. We have a lot of problems to pull these kids out of their own world, which they created, and which we are finding this unhealthy. That's why I would like to also see if we have some kind of different way outs to take these kids out of their bad best friends, like social media, for example.
I'm remembering an experience I made quite some years ago, working as a social worker in Germany with immigrant kids, and it was a big problem. It was a part of the town that was like a ghetto, The kids didn't learn well the language because also the parents didn't speak, at least the mothers that were at home. And so they didn't learn at school, they didn't understand, they didn't go forward, and afterwards not finding jobs. There was a lot of violence also in the youth of these migrants afterwards. And so there was a group of us, we built a little social center, center also for the youth, and we had the idea, soccer. Soccer was one thing that maybe could pull them out of their little peer groups and little bubble. And it was very interesting. We built up a rule. Everybody has to at least come 3 times for help after school. There was a group of us who helping the kids.
And you didn't have the trouble to take them off their cell phones, right? Because this was 20 years ago.
Yes, that's right. That's right. But the good thing was they were so in love with soccer. Everybody wants to play on the weekend in the soccer team. So everybody came to the meetings in the after school help meetings. And they improved at school. It was a good feeling for them too. They was improving. The parents get more and more opened up. The mothers came then to learn the language because they trusted us step by step. And the kids happy to play soccer, happy to be better at school. And we also took the possibility to see the Champions League games, and it was a good experience. And I think soccer could work as an integration possibility also today.
We have a mom here with us whose kids do not want to stay with cell phones.
Yeah, fortunately I have special kids that they don't really have a cell phone as their best friend and going everywhere with that. Okay, the social media are not their best friends. They have real friends and trying to make real friendships and meet together like person to person or in a community, in a broader Christian community. They used to meet together. So my 15 years old daughter, she doesn't want to have a smartphone. It's her decision that she doesn't want to be addicted to social media because she heard from everywhere that it can be dangerous. So she decided not to have it. So, for example, and she's like an extrovert. She needs people. But she needs real contact. She needs to play with someone. She needs to go and not really soccer, but there are many these sports games. She loves it, and also fortunately she has the possibility to have such a community. Maybe it's not every day, but they meet once a month for the whole weekend. It's Christian community and with some leadership, but they have a lot of place for making fun and make friendships and so.
So it's a lot of real life.
Yes, it's
because
a
our
lot
co-host
of real life.
has a similar experience, and our podcast today is very speedy. Last story, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So through the soccer experience, we already have the issue that you found something that they burn for. There was soccer in this field. Then we have older kids. They don't use cell phones and they have different interests. But now we have the question, there are kids in a new country. They don't know the language yet. And they are in love with their smartphones. But yeah, what are they burning for that could help them to connect with people inside the country? So, and I don't know, maybe we cannot answer this question till now, but it's a great thing to talk about it. So thank you all for giving your story. And it's a question maybe to you, the audience. You can subscribe, give us ideas. So I think this topic is very relevant those days. We have immigration all over the world and the need to connect.
Message us your kind of suggestions and strategies on how youngsters can connect easier and how we can support them in finding ways to get away from their devices.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Epic Podcast. We hope that you found inspiration and valuable insights to enhance communication within your own circles. If you have any comments, questions, or stories to share, we'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to check out our other insightful discussions on interfamily communication, mediation, and conflict resolution. Please subscribe to Epic Podcast so we can stay connected. Remember, building strong, resilient relationships starts with positive communication. Until next time, keep fostering understanding, empathy, and connection within your families and communities. Thank you for being part of the Epic journey. Take care and talk to you soon.